Remember this man who made it his mission to ride down from Wells, Maine to Key West, Florida, all on one wheel? Yesterday, Avery Seuter accomplished his 2,400-mile journey to help make the roads safer.
Avery's been a determined, focused kid his entire life. I knew once he decided he was going to take this on that we'd be seeing him in Key West, and it's been quite a journey for him.
I first heard about the East Coast Greenway very early on when I was still in school on Fernandina Beach in Florida. I remember hearing about the trail because it was being installed right near my school. And I had heard that it was going to connect all the way up from Maine to Florida. When I moved up to Maine in 5th grade, I was pretty close to where the Eastern Trail starts in Kennebunk, which is part of the Greenway. So that's kind of what got me interested in seeing more of the trail. Yeah, I started unicycling in 2018. I was part of a juggling club in Portland, Maine, and one of the instructors, Genoa Balin, taught me how to ride a unicycle.
When Avery left the house the first day, it was absolutely terrifying. Nice. Oh. He took a decent spill when he was leaving the driveway and got back up and took off. You know, he's become very confident in his abilities and, you know, able to really represent the Greenway in a way that I think is very special.
The East Coast Greenway has some really incredible segments. About a third of it is off-road, but a lot of it is still on-road, and some of it's even on higher traffic routes like US Route 1, US 17, and A1A. And in some areas it can be, you know, pretty challenging, especially where there's no shoulder. For me, you know, the trip is more about seeing the good infrastructure and seeing what kinds of improvements can be made, more than having a continuous line all the way down. And there's already a lot of risk being on a unicycle, so I didn't feel so bad about cutting those bits. I mean, every state has really good parts. Even, you know, Georgia, South Carolina, they've got the Spanish Moss Trail and a ton of really great segments, but there's also just a ton of incomplete areas. And I think that it's really great to see the momentum that's being built up to get these segments installed and to have the route completed. And I'm hopeful that it will eventually be connected all the way down, because I think that'd be really incredible. My day-to-day on the road depended a lot on where I was. On average, I do about 20 to 30 miles a day. I think my longest day was into DC. I did 41 miles in a day, which wiped me out. It was kind of crazy. In a lot of places where I didn't have anybody to stay with, I'd end up camping and finding somewhere safe to set up a tent for the night. And I've got my blow-up mattress and my boxed mac and cheese. But it's a lot more fun if you know someone in like a city and you can stay with them and, you know, get to meet them. And I've met so many different people from a lot of different backgrounds across the US, and I think it's helped me to understand that, try to find understanding with people. From all the people that I've met using it, you can really see that there's, you know, people from all sorts of backgrounds, whether it be socially or economically, and you know, they all find value in using these trails.
Avery, you're tremendous. We are so proud and excited to see the next things that come your way.
Avery, this has been incredible. I am so proud of you. Really well done. And thanks for being safe and making really good decisions along the way.
I hope that I can encourage people to get out and cycle or walk or move however they can. You know, this has been my life for a couple months, and now I'll go back and, you know, finish up school and get a job.